The goals of Chris Wood in Leeds' 2016-17 campaign helped to glue the side together and played a huge part in driving the Whites towards a creditable, if a little disappointing, 7th-placed finish. Last time out, strikers Kemar Roofe, 11, and loanee Pierre-Michel Lasogga, 10, tried as they could to fill the gap left by Wood and his 27 goals. They tried, but ultimately failed to match up to Wood's consistency, with their 21 goals coming more in fits and starts. One player that United were linked with earlier this year is Juventus starlet Moise Kean, a player who deserves the rightful calling of a teen sensation. In mid-January, Leeds United had, according to Italian source TMW, asked about the availability of Kean. That availability was said to be with regard to a loan move where Leeds United would stump up the majority of his wages. However, there's been a shift in Juventus thinking, according to Calcio Mercato reporting that Il Vecchio Signore are looking to sell the rated 18-year-old. Calcio Mercato say that Juve are looking to sell him permanently and could make about €10 million out of a possible sale and move away from Turin. They go on to say that Juventus are not happy at his development at the club and are looking to use his agent Mino Raiola to garner a deal. Kean spent last season out on loan to Serie A side Hellas Verona, featuring 19 times in Serie A and scoring 4 goals. However, this has hardly convinced Juventus, who are looking to move the youngster on. With Leeds United's January interest, and the fact that Juve are looking to sell him on, the question is, should Leeds United cash in their chips and go in for him? On the positive side, this lad does have goals in him. 5 Serie A goals by his 18th birthday, 44 goals in 65 games at all levels for Juventus, as well as 13 goals in 27 games for Italy under 15, 2 goals, under 16, 3 goals, and under 17, 8 goals. Leeds need goals, this youngster has them in him. There's also the matter of experience. At the age of 18 he has 22 games of Serie A experience tucked into his belt, and you'd hope this would stand him in good stead for life in the championship. Just because Juve don't think that he can cut it in the Serie A in the long game, that shouldn't automatically cast doubt on his ability in a league like the Sky Bet Championship. The likelihood is that he'd slot in well to the championship. His potential and promise would see to that. However, whilst that may be the case, that should not be the banker for Leeds United to go all in on him. If the Whites were in a better position, with the required personnel in place and packing out identified weaker areas, I'd be one of those leading a clarion call to land Moise Kean. The trouble is, Leeds United are not in that position. Identified weaknesses are still weak and Leeds United are still identifying. Bringing in Kean to what the Whites have now would be a mistake. What money there is for any transfer deals must be used to plug those gaps in the team, not to buy a luxury buy on a lucky punt in Moise Kean. In short, possibly the right kind of player at definitely the wrong kind of time for Leeds United.